Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my review on Jiro Taniguchi's The Walking Man, and this is the expanded edition. This is by Fanfare Ponent publisher, which I believe this is my first hardcover from them. Most of their stuff is softcover releases, or at least the stuff that I have from them are soft covers. I have never read the edition or the initial edition of The Walking Man, so I don't know, and I did no research on what the expanded part of this is because I never read the original, so I don't know what the expanded part of this is. But also, this is the first Jiro Taniguchi title I've ever read. I don't own anything else by Jiro Taniguchi. I've always wanted to. They tend to be a bit more expensive, and they go in and out of print, and I just, it is what it is. This is the first one I've purchased. I read this yesterday. At the point that this will be posted, it will not be actually yesterday, but as the point of filming in this yesterday, I went on a long trail walk with my sister for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we ended up at a park, and we brought our books, and I brought this one. So I read this as the sun set in a park after walking for an hour and a half, which I felt was very fitting for this title. This has more dialogue than I was actually expecting, because I thought it had like zero dialogue, but there is dialogue in this, just very kind of sparsely throughout it. It's about this man here, and he just walks around different places in his town on his way to work, leisurely through alleyways, up into parks and around, sometimes with his dog, sometimes without his dog. He does little chores for people, like he rescues a toy from a tree for some kids. Trying to think of what else he does. He does a few little tasks for people along the way, and just kind of is generally a positive, like happy guy who's just wandering around leisurely enjoying the scenes and sights of his town. And this is something that I enjoy because this is what I do. When the weather is nice, I am outside walking around, usually by myself. I put a podcast on and I wander around for hours. I have gone on walks that have lasted up to 7 hours long. Most of my walks are about 3 hours though, and I just wander around with no destination. I turn corners and wander and eventually find my way home. And I just have a paper map in my backpack. I don't have data on my phone. I don't have my watch on, nothing. My phone and everything's in my backpack, and I bring snacks, and I bring tons of water, and I have my podcast on with my headphones, and I just wander around town and look at the scenery and find things that I've never seen before. And it's something I enjoy doing. It makes me calm, it makes me happy, and I very much connect with this man here who's doing just that. And it's very beautiful. I knew I would enjoy Jiro Taniguchi's titles, I just hadn't picked them up. And so it's a bunch of short stories about various different, there's also some lovely color pages, but various different adventures of this man. Very short, they're only a few pages long. Oh, there's a nice spread there. This is really good quality paper. It's quite gorgeous. But yeah, it's quite lovely. There's a really pretty scene on the back there as well. It's a huge book. Like, you can't tell. Well, now we're out of focus. There we go. You can't really tell. I guess here's a Viz title. So that's how big this volume is. That's a regular standard size manga volume there. Yeah, I mean, if you're into just very leisurely slice of life calming stories, this is one to pick up. It's lovely. The art is just stunning, and it has enough of a story. Like his wife also seems lovely. They're just kind of doing their thing, and she's like, "Oh, hey, honey, you're back," and she's so like happy to see what he found on his walk or what he, you know, saw, or sometimes he brought home a broken toy at one point and just kind of puts it back together for fun. And yeah, it's so good. I really enjoyed it, and I will absolutely read this again. And I felt that, you know, my I enjoyed the way I read it too. I went on the walk, brought it in my backpack, and sat in the park and read the volume. And it really is quick because there's not a lot of dialogue. Um, so it just it's really lovely, and I look forward to picking up more Jiro Taniguchi titles in the future. Should I be able to get my hands on them? And yeah, I highly recommend it if you're looking for a calming story that's just uplifting and really beautiful. And if you've read The Walking Man, the initial edition, as well as this one, I mean, I can look it up. I can just research it. But if you want to tell me in the comments what the expanded part of this is, please do. I'd be interested to know. Um, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.